Perceptive Miss required to make her way along. Nearly ready. Starting here on Matheson Road. Gates go back and they're off to the first for the day, and Goldman Backs and El Capitano jumped on equal terms. Now Kirby's going right back with True Delight, settling down last as they go through the first few hundred. Hill's going to take off with Smoke and Mirrors, and going around him as well as Pro Zone. So Pro Zone now racing to the front, 3/4 to a length. Smoke and Mirrors, El Capitano, Goldman Backs down on the inside. 1.5 lengths to Blue Tracer. Getting back into the field, Warbo and Grotto, True Delight. Now the favourite finds itself back there at the tail end of the field, Perceptive Miss. Over to the back now, and they're about to sweep out to the Swan River side of the track. Less than 1,200 to go, and Paul Harvey had Pro Zone leading the way. Pro Zone 1.5 lengths in front. Smoke and Mirrors just getting up onto the bridle. El Capitano third. Goldman Backs down on the inside is fourth, and they're just hacking along. 3/4 to a length, Blue Tracer. 1.5 away then came Warbo and Grotto outside of True Delight, and the tail ender is the favourite, Perceptive Miss, about 6 from the leader. At the 800 metre mark, and Pro Zone pilots the field. It's 1.5 lengths to the good of El Capitano, now taking a little closer order. It went around the outside in advance of Smoke and Mirrors, and from last, setting off around them is Perceptive Miss, and she's dashed around them so quickly because they were going so slowly. She's now run to a clear lead. So Perceptive Miss, she takes off, and she's got them rolling all of a sudden from El Capitano, Pro Zone. Smoke and Mirrors just getting held up a little from Blue Tracer. A long way back, Warbo and Grotto, True Delight. It's well out of its ground, and Goldman Backs, Perceptive Miss at the cutaway. Led 250 to go by 2 lengths. El Capitano starting to knuckle down. Blue Tracer keeps coming wider out. Perceptive Miss, though, when they go to the 100 clear by 2, she's got them done. Gee, this has been a nice ride too by Brown. He stole this. Perceptive Miss has won from Pro Zone, who kicked again on the inside to grab second and nose in front of El Capitano. Third, Blue Tracer. Smoke and Mirrors, Warbo and Grotto, True Delight, Never Likely, and last home is Goldman Backs. That's the way to pinch a race. Perceptive Miss, Jason Brown, 3 even 140. Beats Pro Zone, who kicks after leading. Just wanted to go a little too slowly, and Brown said, well, enough. I've had plenty of time to think about what I'm going to do, and that is to get going. I'll circle the globe, I'll take off, I'll get them running. She's screaming for further ground. No point sitting back and making this a sprint. And so it was a really good ride, a winning move here to beat Pro Zone and El Capitano. Blue Tracer in 4th place, and look at the time they've run, 1:53.97. It's a tick under 1:54 for the 1800. An indication of just how sluggish the pace was there. So a 10 out of 10 ride for Jason Brown on Jim Taylor's filly, Perceptive Miss. A daughter of Blackfriars, and she's turned it around since the shades went on, and she's been getting up over a little more territory. She's out of the charge forward mare Public Perception for Tina Lois Taylor, Ronnie Sayers and Freddie Fairthorne Jr. Beating home Pro Zone by Pro Art from Dark Horizon, David Harrison and Paul Harvey, and El Capitano by Al Maher from Ishinka, Neville Parnham, Stephen Parnham. 1.5 lengths, a short neck are the margins there after the running of the opening event, the C Corp Maiden. 3 even and 140, Perceptive Miss. Pro Zone 320, El Capitano 180. Race 2, the Glenroy Chaff Maiden for 2-year-olds over the 1,000. Next at 152, 6 fun coupons. Here's the scratching. Gareth Hall about to join winning trainer Jimmy Taylor there. And that was a ride that really showed some initiative by the very experienced Jason Brown.
That indeed. Jimmy Taylor joins us. You mentioned before the race that she might be an Oaks filly, and I think she just proved that.
Yeah, well, we always thought she could stay, and I don't give any instructions to Jason. He just does what and that's why he rides good races on mine, because he's got a free rein. And yeah, they were walking down the back. I was wrapped when he took off, and I didn't think she'd stop. You've had a wonderful relationship with Jay Brown. Is that one of his best ones? Oh, he's ridden some good ones. This was only a midweek, but yeah, it was good.
Did she always show you that potential that she could be a filly that could head to the Oaks? Actually, going through the trials, I was a little bit disappointed in her. And Jason kept saying, if we've ever had an Oaks horse, this is it. And this is before she ever raced. So he's on the right track. He's a good judge. It might be a big day for the Taylor and Brown combination. I hope so. Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks, Gareth. There's Jimmy Taylor there. And Mark, that was a great ride by Jason Brown. He used his initiative. He took off at the right stage. And He won himself that race with that move.
Yeah, they went nearly 7 seconds slower than the track record, so that's how slow they were going. This horse had excellent sectionals last start, and Jason didn't take any chances. Great midway move.
Yeah, the time there was 153.9, that last 634.65, but Jason Brown was around that $12 mark, I think, in the Jockey's Challenge, and with his rides, I don't think it was that bad of a bet, and he kicks off proceedings with a win, and Jay Brown, that was Jay Brown at his very best there.
Yeah, we turned back the clock a little bit, had laid back the ears and came up trumps. They
were dawdling in the early stages, as Mark just pointed out, but you've got some confidence in your filly that she can definitely stay, so is that why you decided to make that move?
Well, they didn't go out hard, and then down the back, they just kept coming back and back and back, and probably about the 1,000, I thought, well, if I get to the 700, I'm going, and probably about then I was put in the race. So I knew she wouldn't stop. She's hard fit. Jimmy doesn't bring her ear soft, so I didn't think she'd stop when I got around on that cheaply.
You're looking forward to the Oaks maybe with this filly?
Well, yeah, Jimmy will hold her together. You never know. We'll see if we can hold off the Cerise and White Challenge and see how we go.
Well done, Brown.
Cheers, mate.
There's Jason Brown there, tasting success after the first race, and as we pointed out, it was Brown at his very best. That wraps up the first race here from Ascot today. It's a big day, 9 races. We'll take a break here on Sky Thoroughbred Central. On the other side of it, it's time for Form Line.